Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Pisces in your chart. So what we have here, Pisces, for the month of November, your key themes, you have the law of attraction with breakthrough. This is a powerful combination here because a lot of you are finally coming into contact, coming into the energy of what it is that you've been wanting for quite some time. Now, you also have finances coming in. So a lot of you, this is a breakthrough in your financial sector. For others of you, this certainly can be love or relationships. It can be health. We'll take a look as we move further along. But what you don't see coming, Pisces, is you have the new life card. This is major transformation. This is big changes coming in. This is the month where we really get things done. We are able to take action on the new journey ahead of us. It's all about rebirth, growth, and possibly even resetting some of those limiting beliefs within yourself. How can you move forward in a more abundant, powerful mindset? So new life is showing up. You could even be moving this month. Maybe there's a new job offer coming in because you do have new income source. So a lot of changes. Now, your first card out is the breakthrough. So there's going to be some sort of realization for you this month, whether it shows up in a meditation, whether it's an aha moment. It could even be a song on the radio that inspires you to have some sort of realization or victory when it comes to your life, your world, yourself. There is an advancement here because they're really highlighting the magnetic energy, advancement, new income source with finances and new life. So for a lot of you, this is a really big deal. This is something you've been wanting, a moment of truth finally showing up here, light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you've been in search. It's like you have been putting that out there. You can see that there's a telescope there looking out into the ether, wondering, okay, is this closer than I think? Is it out there? Is it visible in my energetic field? And you're seeing that, yes, it is this month. Positive affirmations are paying off. This is a highly magnetic energy as well. So sometimes that can go both ways. You do have the magician in your reading as well. And the magician knows all about the law of attraction. They can manipulate it for their benefit. They can, misuse power, but they can also use power very, very beautifully as well. So the choice is yours. And some of you may even be seeing that other people around you may be misusing their power, but it's not going to affect you because you're staying in your integrity. You're standing in your light here and you're having your own breakthrough. So what they do isn't necessarily affecting you. But I'm also seeing here, Pisces, that there could be something that is shifting in a financial sector and you may be needing to speak up about it. Okay, or someone may have some words. They may say, oh, congratulations, Pisces, but underneath they may be seething. Okay, or there may be some sort of projection onto you. Just that's what I meant earlier. So just don't put up with that or just ignore it. Maybe step away from that energy. Don't interact with that energy here. Now you have finances. This is beautiful. I think you're the first sign to get this finance card, which means you're in a better place. You're in a good place here. This is about banks, possibly payouts. There may be some sort of new income source or asset here. Maybe you're getting or purchasing a new vehicle, new home, new job, whatever this may be. I feel like it's tangible in the physical realm, even though there's not tons of pentacles out here, but you have two of them and I like them. It's the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off and you're shifting gears and allowing the things in the physical to kind of really grow for you because you're manifesting it. Now diving into your energy here, you have the 7 of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. So you have invested wisely. That's why you have finances showing up, because you know how to invest. You've put your time, your money, your energy, your efforts into the things that have the potential here to grow. Have patience as you wait for the harvest. So some of you, there's exciting news. There is a new life here, but you still may be waiting for some sort of harvest or abundance to come in, even though it's right here, right? It's in the scope of things. You can see it. Law of attraction says that you're able to attract what it is that you focus your energy and intention on, especially if it's aligned with your soul's purpose, your soul's truth. Have patience, review your progress, and make plans for the next endeavor. Yeah, because you're shifting gears here a little bit. You could be moving from one position in a company to a new position in that same company. For others of you, this could be a whole new offer. You may be growing and advancing in your own business, your own entrepreneurship. There's new ideas that you have, and it's coming from a place of heart, because you have the page of Raphael here, and it says there's a new emotional situation that is calling for you to take notice of. There could be a message coming in regarding a social invitation. This could be a work party, holiday party. Maybe it's a networking event. It could be a place where you set up like a vendor show. You may be showing off your artistry or your talents, your spiritual gifts. This is about great intuitive insights, and there could even be a message regarding relationships. Some of you have come to a point in a relationship where you're deciding, do I course correct? Do I go on or, on in this direction or that direction? And if you've been struggling and on the edge, kind of straddling that fence in a relationship, there's going to be a breakthrough this month that's leading to a new life. New life with that person or without, that's completely up to you. But I am getting with this Page of Cups, this can also be, someone very gentle, very loving, very open-hearted and dreamy. This could be a younger person as well. Could even be a child. Someone could be having a child here, or maybe you have children yourself. I do feel like there could be some social invitations for a child, or they could be going through some relationship turns at this time. Next, you have the Two of Swords with the Queen of Cups. So yeah, because we have the Queen of Cups here, Pisces, this is your energy with the Page of Cups. There could be a decision to make around a child, or someone who is just not on the same, literally the same page as you. If you're the queen and you're with someone who's a page, you don't want to be someone's mother. You don't want to be someone's father, have to, take care of them in that way. You're very kind, Pisces. You're very understanding. You're very intuitive and psychic, and you're very giving of your time and your energy. And it says here, follow your heart. There is a love of home and family. There could also be some trustworthy psychic info that comes to you this month. Maybe it's through YouTube reading, through your own meditation, through maybe booking a psychic call or session with someone that you trust or you're resonating with. I do feel here that there's an opportunity here for you to make a choice. It will be better, but decisions need to be made this month. Let's not overanalyze, because we certainly can with the Two of Swords, and it's important to find a compromise. So if you are a mother here, or if you are mothering a person, or maybe you feel like other people in your workforce aren't pulling the same weight as you, but you get paid the same, there could be some decisions made around that. There could be a breakthrough made around that energy. Now you have in the middle of your reading, which I love, once some sort of decision or something is made clear, once we're able to see the light in the situation, but first we must shed light to the darkness, to something that maybe bothering you, maybe on your mind. You have here the Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy here, because Four of Wands is all about celebrations, right? It's abundant rewards for your hard work. And we see that coming in here. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Whatever this wishy-washy back and forth energy is, it's time for you to make a decision so you can release yourself from that energy. To enjoy, to celebrate, to have a good time. Like I said, if this is someone coming in and they are leaving underhanded remarks or comments, or just is full of sarcasm, shut the door on that energy. You don't need that. Other people's projections, right? Just put that mental block up or emotional block and just say, okay, let it bounce back off me, back into you, so you can learn what lessons you need to. I also get with the Nine of Pentacles, your dreams are being fulfilled. And again, you have a lot of this energy of hard work because you enjoy the beautiful things in life, Pisces. You want to be able to have a nice home and a reliable vehicle and take trips and be able to travel and spend time with loved ones. You want it. You want that, that fulfillment. And it could certainly be other things as well. It's not all about monetary gain here, but I certainly sense that you don't mind some of those life luxuries and you don't mind maybe spoiling yourself sometimes. There could be a child that's getting married, child that's getting engaged here. Maybe someone has asked you to pay for a wedding. Okay, or maybe this is your own wedding as well, because I thought, yeah, we have engagement showing up here in your energy. So whether it's you or someone around you, but your dreams are being fulfilled. So if this is a love situation, I mean, this is a really great thing because the Nine of Pentacles, some people call this the singles card, but I like to think of this as the independence card, right? You've independently created a level of success for yourself. Even if you're in a relationship, you can be very, independent, and that's so much better than being codependent, not needing to, have anyone, but it being a cherry on the top. And that's what I feel like you found here, whether it's a relationship or whether it's you, in your business, there is a cherry on the top type of energy coming in here for you. Now you have the Five of Wands with the Magician. I don't mind the Five of Wands. A lot of people look at the Five of Wands as, a little bit difficult, some challenges, but the Five of Wands is a challenge that you can resolve. It's like trying to jam a puzzle piece into the wrong slot. For what reason? We know that it wouldn't work together or wouldn't work with the rest of the puzzle. You'd still be missing a spot. We know that it wouldn't look good. So why jam something into a spot where it doesn't belong? And that's kind of what I get here for you. If you're trying to force something or make something work, then it's not going to happen. Okay, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your ideals or your beliefs, or if someone is trying to force you into something, you're just not having it here because the Magician is showing up. And like I said, the Magician can manipulate. It can trick the audience, right? Imagine going and watching for example, Evel Knievel up there doing the tricks, and it's pretty awe-inspiring, right? But Evel Knievel can also trick the audience into believing and seeing things that are illusions. They're an illusionist in a sense. So how do we want to use that power? Do we want to use our power for good, or are people misusing their power? And that could be what you're struggling with, is because you are using it for good here, Pisces, but maybe other people aren't. And it says a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Because this is your life, your beginning. You can manifest the life that you want because what you need, it's going to appear before you like magic, literally, because you have the law of attraction. So be careful what you wish for, Pisces. You just might get it. This is a successful beginning. Okay, the Magician is one energy. And we are in a 11-1-1 month as well. So a lot of new beginnings, but 11 breaks down to 2. Now, sometimes that's a power number that doesn't break down. But if we want to break it down, we can, right? Because there is a partnership, there is equal give and take, there's law of attraction within that 2 dynamic. So I like you ending with the Magician, but your final outcome here is the Seven of Gabrielle, Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands says stand up for what you believe in, right? Have confidence, claim your personal power. If there was a situation where you felt like you were walking on eggshells, maybe you felt humiliated from a situation in the past, maybe you felt easily offended, or maybe you just felt the pressure coming in. This is the month where you stand up to this adversity, possibly. Even though it says withdraw, I mean, that could be what you're doing. And maybe that's part of standing up for it, is just withdrawing from it, right? Not my monkeys, not my circus. But for others of you, if there's someone doing wrong and you know it's wrong, it may be important this month that you speak up, because when you speak up, it encourages others to use their voice and speak up for things that are wrong. We see this happening all around the globe at this time, right? The Me Too movement. So for some of you, you're definitely standing up for what you believe in your career. You believe that you are worthy. You believe that you're abundant. You have the skills, the talents to manifest a sense of independence and success and wealth for yourself that ripples out into the lives of the people that you are, with, and some. So definitely a strong sense of confidence here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's about your inner awareness. You've done a lot of reflection. You've gained a lot of wisdom over time here. Now it's time for you to really take that dive, that leap into this new life, whatever that may look like for you. Beautiful. Now, when it comes to finances, career, money, and wealth, there could be a contract coming in. Maybe you're sealing the deal, whether this is a business contract, it could be a new soul contract. Some of you are hiring a contractor for something in your home. Maybe it's yard cleanup. It could be a painter. Maybe it's a general contractor to build a home. Maybe you are married to a general contractor, someone who works in maybe construction. I also get that there may be some writing, some clerical work, paperwork that needs to be looked over. Maybe this has to do with your business. It could be financially. Some of you may even be an accountant, a financial advisor yourself. Or perhaps this is the month that you have a sit down with a financial professional and talk about some paperwork, some taxes, maybe some documents here. There could even be a gift of money. I'm getting here like volunteer or contribution, maybe something with nonprofit, maybe grants, loans. That's all coming in here. Beautiful. Next, you have the Cup. The Cup card is all about overflowing prosperity. Whether you have a full or empty account, it does not matter because you are filling that cup up. And this is about, nurturing the heart, nurturing what it is that you love. And we have the Page and the Queen here. So you are a nurturer. Some of you could be in a healing profession as well. Yes, of course, it could be financial. Some of you are turning your life around where maybe you were in the corporate world, but you want to go off and do something that's more fulfilling to the heart center. Maybe you want to become a Reiki practitioner, or you want to read tarot, or whatever it may be for you. There could be training involved, but this is about you taking care of business so you can feel fulfilled on all levels, financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And lastly, you do have the Cutlery. This is all about business tools, Pisces, needing more money. Maybe it's about you manifesting more money so you can live well, to live even better, right? Maybe you're in a food-related industry. There could be something with cooking. Some of you are chopping. I'm hearing chop. Could be celery or onions. I get some sort of, maybe you're making chili, or maybe you're making something that has, again, if you're chopping celery or onions, stick it below. I almost got a little bit of an eye water happening here. So for some of you, you could be in the food industry, or again, working with food as you're listening to this. You may be the sole provider, or maybe you are looking for work at this time. I see this happening for you if this is what you are wanting to attract. Maybe some of you want to go back to school, take a cooking class, go to culinary school, maybe open up your own restaurant, your own shop, or your own pop-up cart. I just heard pop-up cart. Is that a thing? Yeah, like a cart on wheels. Maybe you want to travel and sell coffees or something of that nature, like a pop-up cart. All right, what else do we have here? Now you have, your first card out was cryptocurrency. Now some of you are diving into crypto. Maybe it's something that you're exploring more. Maybe you've wanted to learn more about it. Maybe it doesn't pertain to you at all. That's okay. But because you have finances card, we have to talk about this, and it did come up. Please seek professional financial guidance. But cryptocurrency could be something that is beneficial to you, or it's something that maybe you have a breakthrough on, or you're able to understand something about it. You have changes coming in here. Changes. So definitely big things, I feel, on an internal level that are going to manifest in your outer world, because the new life card is all about things shaking up for you. So this change is for the better. I love this for you. You have responsibilities, of course, we all do, but I am getting that some of you, and there's the construction. Whoa, there's the labor. Some of you could be laborers. Maybe you're building a home. building an office. Some of you, you could hear construction as you're listening to this video. They just showed me that there. So perhaps there's something with rebuilding. Or maybe you work with other buildings, or you work in an office that deals with builders. Okay. There could be some sort of training coming in for you as well. Certification. Maybe it's something your company pays for. It could be a business trip. Maybe you are training others. You're putting out workshops or seminars online. Whatever this is for you, look at the word that really is highlighted on this card. Win. W-I-N. So you're going to win here. And it says all hands. Proof, all hands. So this could also mean someone needs to get on board. All hands involved, right? So someone may need additional training, or maybe you, because you're the queen and you're the page, maybe you're the one that's teaching, okay? Or maybe you're the student and you are going to a Queen of Cups. Whatever this is, we alternate through student and teacher. And then lastly, you have right direction. So Spirit wants you to know that you are moving forward in the right direction, on the right path. And you actually have one of your final cards here, which we'll get to in a moment, is the Fortune's Wheel, which is like the Wheel of Fortune. And you see here the compass. So this is your true north because it's pointing right to the end there. And I do feel that some of you could be moving, relocating. I also see here a push pin map. So maybe some of you have a push pin map and there's more places that you would like to explore or travel. I feel like you're moving in the right direction here. I just heard the name, or the name or word dingo. Dingo, isn't that, is that an African animal? A dingo? Okay, maybe, or not Africa, Australian. I mean, maybe some of you are from Australia, or maybe you've just seen a dingo. Maybe that means something completely different than I'm aware of. Please take that as it resonates. Maybe that's someone's dog's name, or maybe it's related to the dog. Okay, so when it comes to love, we have engagement here. So we talked about this a little bit. Some of you, this is either you or someone close to you. Your love life could be ascending to a higher level of commitment. Someone could be getting engaged. Someone could be moving in with each other. There could be a meeting of the family. I also sense that there could be a new pet that joins the family as well. So I like this energy. I feel like this also, it doesn't just pertain to engagement when it comes to, you know, a wedding ring or commitment, but it's engaging in, you know, activities that aren't everyone looking at their phone at the dinner table. It's actually engaging in conversations. It's engaging in communication. That's what this month is about as well. So you deserve love. You are lovable, Pisces. And sometimes we forget that because we feel, sometimes we take a couple steps backwards and we feel like we're back at square one. But just like that bow and arrow that she's pulling back there, you have to pull back in order for it to launch, because that's what gains that momentum to get that arrow moving forward. And you're going to hit the target is what I'm getting here when it comes to love. There's something you're going to hit the target on, but there has to be this breakthrough because there's red flags. For some of you, there are red flags. And this could be a month where, you know, you have a decision to make with the Two of Swords here. You may have a decision when it comes to this new life or this new, you know, energy, because the signs are cautioning you at this time. There could be control issues for some of you because it does say let go of control issues. Maybe power plays, power entanglement. Someone may just argue because they like to argue. Okay, that could be that Five of Wands. Maybe you're just two, you know, separate. I mean, we're all separate within the ego, but there could be just different walks of life. Maybe this person is your opposite, or you don't have tons in common, or maybe your political views are different. Maybe this person, maybe you're spiritual and this person's more, you know, humanized, we'll call it. I feel like there's just a person or situation who doesn't get it, and that may frustrate you at times, but allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, but it's kind of counterintuitive because I feel like there is a decision to make here, and maybe some of you, you have been overanalyzing or overthinking a situation when you already know the answer. And maybe that's what you're being called to do, is let it unfold. Let yourself feel what you're feeling here instead of talking yourself out of things at times. All right, now you have some pretty beautiful cards showing up here from one of my new favorite decks, the Shaman's Dream Oracle. For those of you that are interested in any of the decks used in your reading, including my Intuitive Soul Oracle, you can find all of that information in the description box below. So you have here the Dust Devil, and it says moving out of stagnation. So it's card 15, which is the devil as well. And so some of you, yeah, you were caught up in a little bit of a cycle in the past, and I feel like you're moving out of that stagnant period. That's what the Two of Swords is all about. That's what you're choosing to walk away or let go of, is something that maybe you were attached to, or maybe it was too routine, or because that Seven of Pentacles, that can be a little routine, right? Doing the same thing day in and day out, fighting about the same fight day in and day out. Something is changing up the game here. And that something is you. There's a breakthrough coming that's allowing you to move out of that, because you have here card 17. That's the Star card in tarot. But it says Eye of the Needle. This is all about intentionality. And this is about you putting your focus on what it is that you want to see. What outcome is most desirable to you? And can you see yourself achieving whatever it may be? That's part of what you are being guided to take a look at this time with the new life. Because there is something that maybe you were seeing in a negative context, or you were seeing it through a lens. Okay, whatever that lens was. We all see things at times through lens. That's part of our human conditioning based on the experiences and the things that we've learned. But for some of you, you are pushing beyond that illusion, and you're getting intentional about your goals, about your career, about your relationships, about your health, whatever it may be. And I'm getting here, keeping your eye on the prize as well as eye on the needle, kind of the same concept here. But you have a steady hand is what I heard. You have a steady hand. So sometimes, and to me, that's symbolism for you have the mental capacity, you have the emotional capacity, you have what it takes. Because, for example, maybe maybe you used to sew, or you've watched your great grandmother sew, and sometimes the hands can get shaky, and it's hard to get that, string into the hole there, or get the, when your hands are shaky, it's more difficult to do. So if you're shaky in your thought process, or if you are mentally wavering back and forth, it's going to be harder to hit that, that needle, that prize. But I feel like, again, you have a solid hand, and whatever this is for you, you have the ability to grow it into something beautiful, into whatever this new life, right? Whatever that looks like for you. And then your final card is the Fortune's Wheel. This is luck and right timing. Some of you Pisces could be born on the 23rd, the 15th, or the 17th. Okay, I'm also hearing the name, did this come up earlier? I'm hearing the name Jeffrey or Jeffrey, Fortune's Wheel, luck and timing. And that's what we're going to read today, because a lot of you, this is a beautiful, divine, synchronistic month that really aligns with what you want, right? Law of attraction. This is a turn of fortune. The Fortune's Wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. You have the magic touch, and everything turns to gold. There is nothing you can do wrong. You only need to hold what you desire as your intention, and it becomes true. Do not waste this power. Wow, we have that manipulation. We talked about this power as well. So don't waste this power on trifling things. Dream big, for surely this opportune moment will pass. Such is the nature of the Fortune's Wheel. Use this creative power of the Fortune's Wheel for the benefit of others, and the gifts will be returned to you tenfold. Use it only for your gain, and you will be left impoverished. If you use it only for your gain, Pisces, you'll be left impoverished and with the bitter taste of squandered opportunity. Fortune's wheel comes unannounced. Notice the early signs, the coincidental encounters, and the seemingly magical and synchronistic events that herald its arrival. That call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter was no accident. They all were choreographed by fortune. Do not wait any longer. Carpe diem. Recall your boldest and noblest longing and invite it into your life. This invitation is all that is required. Whew, I love this for you. This invitation, here it is, right? And that wheel, it doesn't stop spinning for anyone. Sometimes we feel like we miss it, but that's part of why the magician is coming in here. You have the opportunity to manifest the life that you want. What you need, it's appearing. The invitation is appearing here. You just have to say yes to it, is what I'm getting. And a lot of you, you're going to say yes to it. So this is really powerful. And last up here, we have come to the edge. You may be 36 years old. Maybe you are a life path or in a personal year, 3, 6, or 9 is what I'm getting. And I think that's even is that like a Tesla frequency, or there could be something with the 369 theory. But come to the edge. This is a card about you being able to be bold, be courageous, and step forward into, that wheel of fortune energy, stepping into the spotlight. For some of you, this could be financial success, right? Where you have a breakthrough. Some of you are, you're on camera. There could even be an interview where someone wants to interview you. You may get an email this month or a call that someone wants to partner up and work with you, because you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of talents, you have experience as well. And I feel the money rolling in for you here. So this is a really beautiful month. And I just heard Lizzie as well, Elizabeth maybe Elizabeth and Jeffrey, maybe that's a couple or a power couple. Please take that as it resonates. So coming to the edge here is going to be favorable for you. As they say, fortune favors the bold, and there's a lot of fortune blessed upon you at this time. I hope this resonates, Pisces. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Please feel free to share, comment, like, subscribe, whatever it is that you can do. Every little bit counts. I appreciate all of you, your time, your energy, your effort into this community. Thank you again so much for being here, Pisces. Lots of love.